Hey guys, what's up? It's Fariz and welcome to another graphic tablet review. Today we're taking a look at the One by Wacom, which is a very humble budget offering from Wacom. Without any further ado, let's delve into the review and see if this tablet is for you. This is Sajjad. His passion is drawing and he listens to music in his leisure time. If that sounds any bit like you, you'll definitely like today's sponsor, Multimediakingdom. They provide all sorts of graphic tablets for all sorts of users, whether you're an aspiring artist or a photographer looking for a tablet to retouch photos. They've got all sorts of brands such as Wacom, Huion, and XP Pen, just to name a few. And if tablets don't tickle your fancy, maybe audio items will. They've got headphones, speakers, and all sorts of microphones. They've even got turntables for some of you audiophiles out there. With brands like Edifier and Audio Technica, you definitely can't go wrong. If you need anything related to digital art or sound, please check them out with a link in the description below. So, the One by Wacom is a tablet aimed at absolute beginners on a very low budget, and it is one of their cheapest tablets yet. So then, what kind of features does this tablet pack? Well, for starters, before we get into the features, let's just begin with some of the negatives. First off, it has no express keys, and that right there is a deal breaker for me because I constantly found myself reaching for the express keys only to later remember that this tablet doesn't feature them. The next feature that I missed on the One by Wacom is Bluetooth. Using the Intuos SS Bluetooth, it really made it easy to work without worrying about the cable being too short to reach the end of my desk. And while I do sound a little bit nitpicky, and I am being nitpicky, but the tiny cable that comes with this tablet is absolutely infuriating. It doesn't even reach my workspace from the back of my PC, which is why I had to plug it into my external hard drive's USB hub. My third gripe with this tablet is the fact that it uses a different pen from the Intuos models. It uses the LP190K, and I have a few minor gripes with this pen. Firstly, it doesn't have any rubber and is all plastic. Now I know that's nitpicking, but trust me, once you use the Wacom Pen 4K or any other Wacom pens that have a great feel, there is no going back, and the pen just felt cheap in the hand. Another nitpick is the lack of a nib storage compartment at the end of the pen. The Intuos S featured a really nice design where you could easily swap out your nibs when you needed. However, as long as you don't lose the nibs given with the one and keep them safely in your box, you should be totally fine. Now that's pretty much all my gripes with this tablet. Now onto the features, starting with the pen. It is extremely light, coming in at just 9 grams. Combined with the tablet, it grants you a speed of 133 points per second, and it's suitable for both right-handed and left-handed use. It's completely cordless thanks to the EMR or electromagnetic resonance technology implemented by Wacom, and this pen has 2048 pressure-sensitive levels. And while that can sound very low, I found that it didn't really hold me back much at all in typical drawing scenarios. Now onto the tablet. There are two sizes of the One, which are small and medium. It's got a resolution of 2540 lines per inch, which is the same as the Intuos. And if you're wondering whether you should get the small or medium, I'd recommend the medium thanks to its larger workspace. Speaking of which, the small has a 6-inch by 3.7-inch workspace, while the medium has a 8.5-inch into 5.3-inch workspace. Now, admittedly, it did feel a little bit cramped on the small model when I started to use it, but it faded away within the first hour of use. And considering this is meant for beginners who probably haven't tried anything larger, it definitely shouldn't be a trouble for most people. Regardless, if you have used a medium-sized tablet before, I definitely recommend you opt for the medium size. The design of the One is red and black, which is quite nice, but the surface is very susceptible to fingerprints and oil marks. So if your hands sweat a lot, you might need to use a drawing glove if you want your surface to be clean and pristine. Another tiny little gripe that I have with this tablet is that the pen can leave scuff marks on the surface. And while it is quite annoying, it is just a cosmetic change and it won't destroy your tablet, so you have nothing to worry about. The small version is surprisingly light, coming in at 251 grams, while the medium is somewhat heavy, coming in at 436 grams. Onto my user experience with this thing in Lightroom. But, oh wait, Lightroom decided it doesn't want to import any pictures, so I can't really say much about that. Now can I, Lightroom? Anyways, as far as Photoshop goes, I've drawn a lot of pictures on there and I can confidently say that it's a great tablet for beginners. I can't stress this enough, but the lack of express keys really killed all the vibes of this tablet for me. It wasn't just that, it does lag very occasionally, and while that can be quite annoying, I've only had it happen once or twice over the 10 to 12 hours that I've used it so far. And with that being said, I don't have much else to complain about this tablet. Considering its price and considering everything, this is a pretty good tablet. The experience of using this tablet in Osu was great as well, but I'm pretty trash at the game, so I'm not gonna talk too much about how it could have been improved. If you guys are wondering about the price, well, the tablet market in Bangladesh is very unstable with prices constantly fluctuating, so I can't really give you guys an accurate price. You guys can check Multimedia Kingdom for prices if you're in Bangladesh, or you can check Amazon if you're in some other country. So then, to conclude, should you buy it? Well, that depends, to be honest. If you don't care about features like Bluetooth and can deal with the problems that I've mentioned, then go for it. But don't go for it if you want the smoothest experience in the Wacom ecosystem. This is just your cheapest way into the Wacom ecosystem if you want to be in it. However, if you're someone looking to upgrade from a basic tablet, then do yourself a favor and get yourself an Intuos. You even get free software with the Intuos, which you don't get with the One. With that being said, if you guys are interested in checking out my Intuos review, I will link it in the eye in the top right corner as well as in the description. And with that being said, that's it for today's review, and I'll see all you beautiful people in the next one. Bye!